is everyone? I'll wait a few seconds before I start mumbling on. How is everyone this evening? I'm good. I'm hot. Very, very warm here. It's, as you notice, I finally got a nice glow. I am not pregnant. Don't anyone get any ideas. This is all food. How is everyone this evening? So, the reason why I decided to do a live was because often when I go out with Michael, I don't have time to stop and talk to people individually because I'm usually going to venue because I'm the taxi driver. I'm the sober taxi driver. And I get asked all these questions about why did I move to Tenerife? What's it like living in Tenerife now that things are slowly opening up again? From the mother point of view, not from the worker, from the mother point of view. So I'm like, I can answer those questions, it's not a problem. And people have asked about the venue. Michael's shows. Why we're going to Michael's shows? Oh, baby girl. Why we're going to Michael's shows? What's the plan? Am I going to be there? You know, am I allowed to drink? What venues are allowed children? What venues are, I'm looking forward to mostly. Hey! Who's that? Charlie. Hey, how are you? Sorry, I'll stop doing that. That's why I've got my phone here, so I don't have to put my face right into it. So let me start from the beginning. I'll go with the venue, the shows. That's the easiest one I can deal with. Oh, and by the way, if I run away quickly, hello Stephanie from Los Cristianos. We've catch up with Michael's gigs this week. Oh, what a lovely message. Thank you. Well, I might be going to one of Michael's shows this evening because he has trouble parking. And he's begged me. And I usually go with him on Fridays to his shows because he cannot park. So majority of the time when people want to catch up and have a chat, it's usually Fridays and Saturdays, and possibly today. I'm good, thank you. I'm warm. I'm very warm. And I cannot wait for this heat to go away, but I know it's only going to get worse. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm doing this between cooking dinner. Multi-talented woman. So, Michael's venues. So, when we arrive on the 21st of June. From the 21st of June, we will go see his mother for a bit, for about a few hours, because it's going to be really early in the morning. From there, we'll take my babies to see their grandparents, my parents. And then from there, it's going to be like a 4-hour drive from Essex. Yep, I'm proper Essex. to Liverpool. That's Michael's first show. Really looking forward to that one. Really looking forward to it. It sounds like a cracking venue. Never been there. I've never been to Liverpool, so sorry if I've offended anyone. But I've really wanted to go for a while. I love travelling, seeing different parts and going to Liverpool. It's called Coyote Ugly Saloon. And if you look on their website, it looks amazing. So we'll be there the night before, getting everything set up because we're going to be exhausted from travelling. And then we are going to do the show. Then the next day we're going to Hull. That one is also a banger. That one's at the Comedy Lounge. And I've never been, but Michael's been there previously and he was just like, Steph, you're going to love it. Not far from Liverpool. Hey, Mum! Hi Steph, we arrive in Tenerife on the 3rd of June. We've booked to come and watch Michael at Calypso. Oh, cracking! Calypso is a cracking day out. It's such a lovely environment bar. It's especially for, especially for like daytime entertainment. It's just a lovely venue. Sit down, have a drink. They allow you to bring your own food in because they don't supply their own food. So there's little bar next door or around the corner. You can go get some really cheap foods, and it's really good quality. It's lovely. So love Saturdays. I do love Saturdays. So from Hull, going to the Comedy Lounge, we will be going to Birmingham. This venue I don't know the name of. Oh, that's not a good start, is it? Because it's a new one that Michael they found each other. And it looks like let me find it. How unprofessional is this? Woman. Austin Sports and Social Club in Birmingham. Don't matter because I like Birmingham. I got some really good friends there and I go there often to do the Slimmer World. Oh, that's a laugh. That is a laugh. So we will be going there. Then we're going back to my family, having a holiday with the babies. And then we'll be going to Hawley on the 1st. Once on the Friday the 1st. I really hope that's right. Yeah. And we will be going there. And then after Hawley, which I'm really looking forward to as well. Never been to Hawley. I lived in England for 26 years of my life and I stayed around Essex. How pathetic am I? Then from Hawley, we're going to go to Loughton. And Loughton's a really good one as well. And that's at the Royal British Legion. I started on that. And the owner, or one of the owners of it, is the butcher. And he is providing all the foods for that venue because it's a cold and hot evening meal. And that's what comes with the dinner, dance, and entertainment. And the next day is the carvery. That carvery is sexy. So, how is everyone this evening? So that's the bit of... And who's coming anyway? Who's actually going to these gigs? Because I need to know where everyone is. So then I can meet up and see everyone. Because when I go to venues, I'm not even going to lie, I'm going to be quite shy. And I need you to come up and go, hi, I'm this person, or hi. And, so who's coming to what venue? Because that would be so nice to meet up with everyone I'm speaking to on here. And then we could go out, we can have a proper drink and a proper dance. And I can actually see the faces of the people I've been talking to. Oh, that would be so lovely. So, who's going to what venue? I am shy. That's my mother. Anyone that sees that, that's my mother speaking. So, I've got some time to myself. Got to keep an eye on the dinner. I'm making chicken shasher. One word I can't say. With garlic, onion, mushrooms, roast potatoes, and broccoli and carrots. So, oh, Mummy coming to Loughton. Oh, that's cracking. Oh, I didn't know you was 100% going. I'm really over the moon with that, honestly. So, I've been asked all these questions. Why? What questions? Sorry, we can't make it any... Oh, no, Julie. Not as gutted as we are, hon. Oh, looking at Birmingham. Oh, that'll be cracking. That one's going to be a good one. I do like going to Birmingham. They're so much fun. And I'm kind of nervous because I've got to pace myself with the drinks. So, been asked these questions. So, what cultural differences we've learnt from living in Tenerife? That's a good one. What annoys you about Tenerife? Oof. That one I'm going to have to do another time because I have to be careful on that one. I don't want to be insulting so many people. Is that Michael in the kitchen? Yes, it is, because he's come to check on the foods.
Everything's too slow and then...
Yeah, that's one of the things. But I think maybe I should do a vlog or another video about that one. What annoys me about Tenerife.
I'll be checking, so.
Thank you. I appreciate you checking the dinner. what's the difference with the accent? Because I've been told the difference between accents with the Canarians and the mainland Spain. I was like, yep, there's 100% a difference. Canarians are more of a, is the word slangy, right? Like a slang. Whilst mainland Spain is very, very tonguey. I can't see. Yeah, Michael's throwing knives. That is exactly what he did. He dropped a knife on the floor and he looked at me and he went, so I'll do that another time actually, and then I'll show you. I might do a vlog about it, then I can show you the things whilst I talk. So then it's more vigilant and then you can understand. But I'll do that as a cultural difference thing as well. Let's have a look. There are I see. Yeah, that's about the culture. That's basically one thing I was told. Someone messaged me saying, how do you find learning the language? And I said, the language has been challenging to learn. Quite hard to learn. They love the learning. It's beautiful language once you start getting to know it. And it's fun when we go places and I talk Spanish with my children. And they're like, or Spanish people don't realise me going past blonde, blue eyes, very pale skin, that they're like British person. I get that told often, very often. I either look British or German. And I go, really? And I go, why? They go, because you're blonde and you've got blue eyes. And I was like, oh, okay. Fair enough. But then I go past them and they're like, they say something. One time, majority of the time I hear, oh my God, 4 children. I'm like, sí, tengo 4 niños. And they're like, because she can understand us. Watch your mouth. Watch it. And I've had a lot of slagging off as well. Ooh, I've had that one. And I'm like, perdón. Yo comprende con it, or yo entiendo. You know, I understand you. But one thing I do like is some of the places, if you make the effort of just speaking Spanish, just little bits. You know, like, what was the one I got? Ice cream. You know, helado. Can I have an helado, please? Dog. Oh, don't. Oh, okay, I'll explain that story quickly. My mum just brought it up. I was practicing my that's an R, but R. And I was practicing it. And I was going, oh, perdón. Perdón means, oh, excuse me. Oh, perdón. Excuse me. But I also was practicing perro, which means dog. So I've got those 2 words in my head, practicing, because there's different ways of saying it. Oh, perdón, oh, perro. You know, don't know why I was putting those 2 words like that together, practicing. And I'm in Mercadona, I've got my trolley, and I've smashed into, it's my fault, smashed into this woman, and she looked up to me, and she went, and I went, oh, perro. Michael did not help at all. He just stood there laughing, because basically I just went, oh, bitch. But I didn't mean that at all. And I just was mortified. And Michael did not help at all. Not at all. He was just like laughing at me. And then afterwards, when she left, she was just looking at me with absolute disgust. I was going, what's her problem? And Michael went, you just called her a dog. You just went, oh, dog. And I went, no, I didn't. He went, you did. And the children were like, Mummy, you just called that woman a dog. And I went, and no one decided to help me? And they were like, no. I'm mortified. So every time I went anywhere, and there was a sign of, no dogs allowed, Michael was like, oh, they're saying excuse me. I was like, no, they're not. They're saying no dogs. So Michael was like, are you sure? You're not sure? I'm not getting the words mixed up. I was like, you're a big support. So now I'm just like, we go out somewhere, and if Michael makes a mistake, I'm like, yeah, love, my turn. And I also done another one, tell you one more story. I went in to go buy the kids' material. In this country, we buy all the material for the school. In England or Scotland, Britain, they supply books, material, all of that. In this country, we supply it all. We have to go out and buy all the textbooks, everything. Absolutely, and it can be very pricey. Very, very pricey. I remember last year, just Ronnie and Lily, their books and their material came to €400, and that didn't even include the older 2 yet. So, and that does not include uniform. So when it comes to the beginning of the year, school times, it can be very pricey, and a lot of people can get help with it. And I went into the shop, and I was cashing up everything on the list that the school's given me, and she said to me, I swear she said this, she went, and what's your last name? And I said, no, I lie. She said, and how would you like to pay? And I said, in full, in toro. And she looked at me and she went, well, that's nice and easy to remember. And I thought, what a weird thing to say. What a weird thing to say. So I was like, okay, carried on. My babies are laughing, like, I'm going, what's so funny? And they're going, nothing, mum, nothing. It's going, tell me, what is so funny? And they were laughing even more. And the woman was looking at me, not laughing, but she said to me she didn't have all the material in, so I needed to come back in next week to collect it. And I thought, okay. I looked at the children, they're still laughing. I thought, what are you laughing at? And they were going, we'll tell you afterwards. We'll tell you when we leave. I was going, that's really weird. So we left the shop and I went, okay, now tell me. She went, she didn't say, how would you like to pay? She said, what is your last name? I think I gave that away at the beginning. She went, what is your last name? And I went, what? I was like, what is your last name? And I went, she didn't say that. And she went, yeah. And she thought you said toro. Or toro means bull. And I was like, oh. So when I went back, I had no pride to go in there and change my name. So when I went back the following week, she was just like, and what's your name? I was like, Stephanie Toro. Because I had no pride to change it. I was just like, I've already made a mistake now. So, I've made loads of mistakes. Loads. And there's plenty of words that are so similar in Spanish and in English. No, sorry, in Spanish. That, like, you know, in English we've got similar words. Spanish do as well. Masculine and feminine. And look up. No, I'll do that for another one. Because then I can explain differently. She asked me for my last name for when I had to come back and collect the rest of the material for the following week. So she's like, okay, you've paid for it, but we haven't got this material in. So I'd like you to come back. What's your name, please? So, no, I was just about to pay for it. She was like, okay, write it down so you can come back and we'll give you a call when it's ready. So I was like, okay. But I heard completely differently. So, oh, God. So, the joys. So that's the language side. There is the cultural difference. I'll do a vlog about that one because with the cultural difference, I can do that as well as I can talk about what's the difference between what I like and what I don't like about living in Tenerife. So then it's all one big vlog and then it makes everyone understand, again, from my point of view, not from Michael, because Michael's the worker. You know, Michael's the on-stage person. Michael's the one doing it from a different point of view, while I'm the one that deals with doctors, dentists, schools, going to the council. I deal with all that, and learning the language has been very important for that, because many a time I'm like, yep, I missed that word, or I'll say something wrong, like the story about buying the material, and you can mess everything up. So the fun of living in a country where you have to learn a second language. But, I really have no idea what to talk about. How is everyone? Has anyone got anything to ask me while I've got about 2 minutes left? Because I don't want my food to burn. Anyone want to ask anything whilst I'm here? And then any vlogs that or information that they would like me to talk about? Or actually, good evening. Hey, how are you? From Bulgaria. Heard you met Michael in... Right. Smooth, mate. I like that. Did like that. Been going around ever since. Brilliant. YouTube. Let's look at me. God almighty. Any questions for Amy? Go away, Mr. Fly. I know you. Do you want to come and join in, honestly? Boom, boom. Is he sharpening nose nice now? No, No, I can hear him coming downstairs now.
Yeah, no, I'm not sharpening eyes. I'm watching you upstairs in your see-through top.
It's not.
Yeah, we've now got 6 million subscribers. So
It's not see-through.
it's a little bit. Looks like you've got headlights. You can't actually see the problem. You can see it. You see it. I was enjoying it.
Why didn't you tell me?
I have told you now. And you're doing great with when watching back because you're going to criticise yourself.
Oh, of course I'm going to criticise myself. This is a normal thing to do. I can't get it up on my... Oh, it's a lie. See, you left me to it. I hate doing these sometimes because... Oh, another thing people have asked, but how do you register about living in this country? That's going to have to be another conversation.
Well, these down as ideas for vlogs.
This is what I mean. I get asked this often. Hang on a minute, I'm going to go back on that because I'm not getting it up on my phone.
Give a little plug to Rick and Shelley Tenerife page, our friends, because they've got a mystery guest tonight on the season 2 premiere of Carpool Karaoke. I've got no idea who it is. It could be anyone. And, you know, we won't give the guest away. But
Can you hear him?
Tell him to tune in at 8 o'clock.
Tune in at 8 o'clock at Rick and Shelley's YouTube channel. And apparently they've got a new what is it called?
Carpool Karaoke.
Carpool Karaoke.
The first episode of the new season, they've got a special guest.
They've got a special guest. Or special guests, possibly. I don't know. Just guessing. What's your favourite thing about living in Tenerife and was moving there easy? My favourite thing about living in Tenerife is the culture. I do like their culture. I love how they're very passionate about who they are. I do. And I love when you're driving, there's always parts of the mountains and the scenery that you think, I've gone past through so many times, but that's new and it's so pretty. There are so many things that are just so pretty about Tenerife. And when you're having when that's a stressful day and you want to go for a walk, the weather is usually on your side, so you can go out and not fear about being either cold or wet. It's very pleasant. Don't get me wrong, I'll get sunburn. I always get sunburn. Without fail. I mean, I took the children out yesterday and I got every time, without fail. And moving over to Tenerife, we moved here 8 years ago. So it was challenging. We moved here with 3 children under the age of 6. And Lily was 1, and she, bless her, she was just going on for the ride. She didn't understand. She didn't understand what a plane was properly. And when we got here, it was hot. So trying to explain that to children, going, Mom, I can't cool down, help me. And I'm like, it's all right, you'll get used to it. But with all the documents that you need, but things have changed now. It was somewhat easier, but very stressful at the time, but somewhat easier. But different. I wish I gave you a better scenery. Do you want to come with me to go check on my food? Yeah, I think you're going to have to. Sorry. There we go. Food and drink. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah, Mum. Should I tell that story? Right. Oh, my veggies have gone soft. Sorry. This isn't the most exciting part of the show. I'm sorry, but I've got to do it because I really hate burning my food. Well, at least you've thickened up. And I've made a mess. Typical me. It's quite bright outside as well. Not exciting, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But Michael came down and didn't check on anything. Oh, I'm going to leave the potatoes out. Is that done? Is that done? Yeah, they're done. Right, you can stay there. my tidy kitchen. Thank you.
I was going to come down to me anyway.
No, it's okay.
I was a couple of minutes behind you upstairs.
Was you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just needed to because I don't want it to burn. Sorry, this is so not sexy or attractive. So I'm going to leave it at that one. But if anyone would like us to make any special vlogs, drinks for you and Mr. Oh, thank you, Ray. That's really sweet. That's really, really sweet of you. But yeah, I'm going to be making vlogs. This was just quick because people have asked me about Michael's shows and who's going to be there and what. But I'm happy to answer any questions and then talk about the little things that...
We will put the link in the description for this below, retrospectively, for links to the shows we're going to be at, so people can come and have a drink with us.
Yes.
Links on how you can buy tickets and information on hotels and directions. And
that's a big one as well, because we also need to get hotels ourselves. And travelling a lot, we want somewhere convenient. Absolutely convenient.
And we will put links to Rick and Shelley's Carpool Karaoke, which premieres at 8 o'clock tonight.
Is it at 8?
Yes.
Oh, less than an hour. Well, yeah, it's about an hour and a bit.
So
we're going to watch that. We'll watch that.
Yeah, I'll be at work.
Will you?
Yeah.
I'll watch it by myself then.
Is anyone watching from in Tenerife today?
Anyone watching from in Tenerife today?
Anyone over here?
Anyone out? Yes, there is.
Okay, Soul Suite, 8:30 till 9:30.
Hang on, mate. Didn't you want me to come with you?
Yes, please. And then
Am I going to have time?
you tell me how long it takes.
I really want to have a shower.
Than you are.
Oh.
Have a shower. Happy birthday. And then I've got 2 hours of Diane's Bar in Fanny Bay.
2 hours, yeah. Diane's Bar. That's cracking.
We'll put all the links for everything in below.
Yeah, we'll put everything in below. So, you're out tonight, I'll see you out. If you're not out tonight, I'll see you in England. Oh!
The girls are asking after you last night, so
Oh!
they want to see you tonight.
Alright, I'll see what I can sort out. Went swimming yesterday with the babies, and this is the hair. Left it. I can't do anything with it. It'll be curly now. Mum, I'm getting your curly hair. Anyway. Okay, this is strange for me. Like and subscribe and... What is it?
Ask them to share.
Ask you to share.
And see if people want to, when this finishes in the comments, if they want to let you know what they thought of your live.
Yes.
What they thought of your tits and your see-through top.
Can't believe we're wearing a see-through top.
Yeah, but we've got 10 million subscribers now.
You're an idiot.
And if people want to give you suggestions, other vlogs or other lives or other questions.
And then I'll do the more visual ones.
You could try and do one a day or whatever on people's questions.
Yeah, I can
Because
happily
people
answer
want more
that.
Stephanie and less
And then
Martin.
I'll do a bit of scenery as well. I'll show you a bit, whatever area you'd like me to. Leave a comment. Yeah, leave a comment. And Scotland, yes, Michael hopefully will be doing one in Scotland in September.
I'm asked to do Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Glasgow and Edinburgh in September.
As well as Dublin and Belfast.
As well as Dublin and Belfast.
Cardiff, Pontypridd, and maybe Bristol.
What he said. So.
This time, London, Essex, Birmingham.
I've already said it all.
Liverpool, Hull.
Yes, and Hawley.
And Hawley by Gatwick Airport.
Yes. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
I'll have more time to stand around and
have a chat and have a drink and a dance.
I'm normally dashing between venues.
I will not. I'll be staggering back to the hotel. Right. Love to you all. Have a wonderful evening. Lots of love always. Right. I have no idea how to turn this off.
Say bye to everyone.
Bye.